Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today we are going to be talking about one of the most insane pets in the game. This pet is one of the cheapest, most budget-friendly pets, and it's going to give you an insane amount of progression if you're looking for it. It has some of the weirdest interactions in the game with anything, whether it's you moving around or just using some specific auto pet rules to make this pet even better. But today we're talking about the Armadillo Pet. This has got to be one of the buggiest and coolest pets in the game, and we're just going to talk about it today. So if you enjoy the video, or if it helps you out at all, I'd really appreciate a like or a subscription. It's free, you can undo it later, and it'd be really epic if you did it. So let's get right into the video. So yes, today we are talking about the Armadillo Pet. If you don't know what the Armadillo Pet is or how you get it, you basically get it from a prehistoric egg, like in Pokemon, how you can walk around with eggs and they hatch eventually. That's pretty much how the Armadillo Pet gets spawned in. You get these from the Crystal Hollows, whether it's from a chest, whether it is from a nucleus run. There's a lot of places to get them, and they're not really that rare. And once you finally hatch one and upgrade it to legendary or get a legendary one, you get this, the Armadillo. It is a mount pet. There's not that many mounts in the game. There's like the horses, the pig, and the armadillo. I don't think that there is anything else off the top of my head, but it has Tunneler, where it's breaking stone and ores that you're going in your path. It moves faster based on your speed. It makes you get more gemstone drops, and then it gives you some speed and mining speed because of the level or something. It's not that great when it comes to a lot of those perks, but this has got to be one of the best pets for mining in the Crystal Hollows for a lot of reasons. And also it has a lot of weird interactions going on with it. So I'm just going to show you guys some of these today, because some of them get just really awkward and some of them are actually OP. Starting right off the bat, when you're riding the Armadillo, he ain't going too fast. He's not going too quick. And you can see I actually have a fuel bar down there. That fuel bar is pretty much the main thing that tries to balance out this pet, because it's pretty broken that you can just sort of ride this thing and break anything in your path pretty much for free. So they added the fuel to try and fix that. However, it doesn't really work because of a couple things. So by going into your auto pet rules and setting up a couple things, you make one where when you throw a fishing hook, it spawns the armadillo. You go into this one, add an exception, and that is unless you have an armadillo equipped, it's not going to spawn it in. And then you add this one where when you throw a fishing hook, you spawn in any other pet. I'm going to do my ammonite pet. And then you make this whenever an ammonite is spawned in, it's not going to spawn that. So basically you have two things that you can basically just throw a rod and it's going to swap your pet. So I had the ammonite out there, I have the armadillo, I have the ammonite right now, I have the armadillo. And you can use this to abuse the fact that every single time that you respawn your armadillo, you're going to give it one extra fuel as long as you get on it, I believe. So if you look up and just start throwing your rod over and over, you can see at the bottom of my screen there, the fuel is just going to be going up and going up and going up. So you can regenerate the fuel way faster using this method. It's technically not cheating. It's not an exploit. It's just, I guess, using the auto pet rules to their fullest extent. And boom, my armadillo is full of energy. And now we're going to look at another bug with the armadillo. And that's that if you get on it immediately and don't let it move around by itself, it actually is incapable of moving unless you're jumping. So you can see I can move it because I'm holding W right now. But if I'm holding W and I'm not jumping at all, this pet legit just stays still. But it still uses fuel as if I'm moving. If I let him move around himself a little, I can get on and then I can just go and mine stuff. Wait. Get me into the wall. All right, we're going, we're mining. And you can see Armadillo Pet cracked for a lot of things mining. But one thing that a lot of people don't know and really should know is that the armadillo is actually even more capable of mining than it ever should be. Because how it should work is the armadillo should just check your braking power. It should say, hey, you can break this block with your pickaxe, so I can break this block with myself, but it doesn't actually do that. You can see that right now, if I go up to this ruby and try and mine it, I need a stronger tool to mine this ruby gemstone. I can't do it with my jungle pickaxe, but if I hop on the armadillo, I'm actually going to get the rubies. I'm going to be able to mine them pretty easily, and you can see I collected them in my inventory right here, so it's actually doing the mining for me when I should not be able to do this. This makes grinding some commissions early on way easier because you don't need one of those good drills. You can come in here at Heart of the Mountain level 3 right when you're able to come into the Crystal Hollows, and you can just grab whatever pickaxe you have and you can mine any single block in the Crystal Hollows. This is going to save you a lot of time having to do some of the more annoying commissions, and you can do things such as the gemstone collector ones in much faster time than if you were doing them without having the Armadillo Pet. These reasons combined make the Armadillo a force to be reckoned with. When you're looking at the grand scheme of gemstone mining pets, you pretty much have 3 options if you're trying to actually make good money. The best option, like consensus best option by everyone, is going to be the Bal Pet. The Bal Pet is going to give you so much more pristine when you're in the magma fields that you're missing out if you're not using the Bal Pet. But the number 2 pet is actually a bit questionable between people. There is the Skyblock Pet, which is very good if you have an epic or legendary rarity or above, because it's going to give you an insane amount of fortune, and fortune is epic, fortune's dope, it's sick. But then the other pet is obviously the Armadillo. That's what this whole video has been about, and comparing the Skyblock and the Armadillo is like comparing a Hyperion and an undead sword, because a legendary Skyblock can cost over 2 billion coins, and an Armadillo, if you level it up at cat from common to legendary, costs less than 1 million coins overall. It is an insanely budget-friendly, cheap pet that will really carry you in your progression through mining, because if you're using the Armadillo Pet to break those gemstones when you technically shouldn't be able to do it that fast, it's going to speed up your commission so much. It's going to make your time in the Crystal Hollows go so much faster, and to top it off, you don't even need a specific rarity of the Armadillo, because none of the perks on the Armadillo itself are really that good. The mobile tank perk could give you a bit more mining speed that could be helpful eventually, but seriously, you don't actually need the rarity. It's always nice to have a legendary rarity. You get more pet score, you get more flexing power if you have a high level legendary one, but you don't need it in the case of the Armadillo. You can purely just go in with a common and you will be completely fine, and you will be able to grind your commissions so fast. So leave a comment down below on what you guys think about the Armadillo Pet. Is it a bit too good? Do you think they're gonna fix the breaking power thing with it? I definitely think that they probably should do it, because it does make some of that earlier on mining progression just able to be skipped. You can go straight from a titanium pickaxe to a gauntlet, and you're going to be mining all the gems anyways. So it's a bit weird. It's a bit sus right there, but let me know down below what you think. That's gonna be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed or it helped you out, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.